Welcome to Creating Dynamic Learning Modules, Layout and Design. I'm Kevin Tapey. This module will cover layout and design for your learning module. We will cover topics from using graphics to inserting videos. Our topics include graphics, text, videos, and presentation slides. Visually appealing slides can help hold the interest of your viewer. Graphics can be used to emphasize a point or tie into the information being presented. They should not distract the viewer from information and should relate to what is written on the page. A catchy graphic can help the viewer recall information at a later time. Remember to cite your graphic if it's required by the owner, and when possible, use free domain graphics. The text on each slide should be short and to the point. If your slides are too text heavy, your viewer may be forced to choose between reading your slide and listening to your narration. Your narration can be a detailed description of what is written on the slides. If you use acronyms, please indicate what they stand for on the slide and avoid using jargon your viewers may be unfamiliar with. Consider asking someone to review your slides for grammar, punctuation, and spelling. Clearly state your important information, be as brief as possible. Again, avoid acronyms without writing out what they stand for. Avoid jargon and verify grammar, punctuation, and spelling. Consider using a video to emphasize or strengthen your information. For example, if you are presenting on a strategy to use with English language learners or ELLs, consider searching YouTube for a video that shows the strategy in use. Be sure to cite the video on your citation slide. Top tip: in PowerPoint, there is an option to insert on the Insert tab that allows you to insert the video with a picture preview. You will click on the video to play it within your presentation. This is an example of a slide containing a video. Note the preview picture of the video as well as a clickable link. Including a clickable link as a backup is a good idea in case the video does not open when you click on the picture. This slide also identifies the speaker in the video and the company she is affiliated with. Presentation slides. You should include a title slide, a table of contents, informational slides, assessment slides if applicable, a conclusion slide, and of course, citations. Top tip: avoid slides that are text heavy. Use visuals if possible to break up text. Slides that are text heavy lead the viewer to read the slide rather than listening to the narration. This is an example of a title slide. Your titles should be brief and clearly state what is to be presented. It should contain your name and any other information the viewer may need to know, such as co-creators, course number, date created, or contact information. The table of contents page sets the expectation for what is to be covered. Your information should be presented in a logical order, and the title of each slide should correlate to what was stated in the table of contents. You may have several slides under one heading. The main heading should always appear in the table of contents. As we talked about earlier, your informational slides should be light on text, but the text should be important points of the information you are trying to convey. Note the use of a graphic related to the topic. The graphic should not be the focal point of your slide. It should add to the text. Depending on the information you are presenting, an example might be helpful for the viewer to connect the information to a real-world setting. Whether you're designing a pre-test or post-test, the questions should be clearly written. Unless your assessment is an extension activity, true/false questions and multiple choice are good for quick assessment. Regardless of how the presentation is to be used online or in person, you should provide the answers to an assessment slide with a description of the correct answer. In a previous module, we discussed extension activities. The question in the slide above could be done as a group discussion or an exit ticket for an in-person presentation, or used in conjunction with an online discussion board for presentations done virtually. A conclusion slide is a personal choice. If you decide to use a conclusion slide, make sure you keep it brief and highlight the important points you want viewers to take away from your presentation. Bullet points are a good way to highlight information while being brief. A citation page should be included for your viewers to see the sources for your information. It adds credibility to what you've presented and to credit the individuals who conducted the initial research or wrote the articles. Citation style may depend on your audience. You should check with them. Up next, recording and editing. Thank you.